Hello, and welcome to another English practice session at SpeakAlley and Talk with ECM. It's a cooperation. My name is Elizabeth, and I'm glad you're here. So today we're going to be talking about English practice partners. If you're here for the live session, you can see I wrote a few questions on the side that we can talk about today. I hope we can have more of a conversation, chatty conversation between different people and actually practice speaking English as we're talking about practicing speaking English. It's a little confusing for the brain, but I think you can do it. You're smart enough. Most of the people here already, I've seen your faces, and I have confidence we can do it. But let me just give a few explanations and rules and things. As I said, I want to give people the chance to speak together, to ask each other questions, share ideas, maybe come up with new thoughts. But to keep it fair so that we don't have one person talking the whole time, I'm going to use the 10 seconds rule. So if someone's speaking for a long time and talking about many ideas, maybe you'll see this sign, and this means please finish your sentence so we can give someone else a chance, or talk about the ideas you're saying. Great. I'm going to try and keep this short, 30 minutes, to respect your time and other people's time. Today is a Thursday, which is unusual for us. We're trying something new. Those are all the rules I have. And when you start speaking, we'll have our first round where we introduce ourselves. We'll keep it simple and say your name and country. And when I say country, it can be where you live, where you're from, where your heart is, anything you wish. So I'll begin. My name is Elizabeth, and I'm from the USA, but now I live in Austria. Great. So let's have our first guest, Swapnil. Please introduce yourself.
Yeah, my name is Swapnil and I am from India.
Welcome. I'm glad you're here, and I'm glad you have a strong internet connection today.
Yeah,
Great.
can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you great. Very clear. Rochelle,
Yeah.
please introduce yourself.
Yes. Hello everyone. I'm Rochelle and I'm from Philippines. And I don't know if you can hear me clearly because in my end the video was very blur and it was actually freezing. I don't know if in your end you can hear me clearly.
I hear you crystal clearly. If anyone has a problem hearing Swapnil or Rochelle, you can type it on the side or let us know. But I hear you both perfectly clearly.
Thank you. That's great.
Great. Good question. Yep, Giga also agrees. Everything's okay. Giga, please introduce yourself.
Hey, good evening again, and I am Giga from Tbilisi as capital of Georgia. So welcome everyone.
Great. 3 people today, so it's a quick introduction round. If others come, I'll bring back the paper. So can you see the questions on the side? Can you see the questions on the side? I'll read the first one. For today's topic,
Sorry, where is questions?
there should be a chat box. You should see options on the side of your screen, and then you can read, actually I guess it would be this side of your screen. There are little icons, and there's one that's a blue chat box. It's, for me, the first one. And if you click on that, then you'll see a chat window on the side. Do you see that?
I see the chat window.
Great. Excellent. And we have a new guest. Actually, Amar, please introduce yourself. Tell us your name and country.
My name is Amar Jagtam and I'm from India.
Great, welcome. Can you say your name a little bit slowly, please, so I can hear it?
Yes. My name is Amar Jagtap
Amar.
and I am from India.
Excellent.
Amar Jagtap.
Welcome.
And I am from India.
I'm glad you're
Thank
here.
you. Thank you, ma'am.
Great. So if you can see the chat window on the side, I listed a few
Right.
questions about our topic. And Amar, when you're not speaking, can you put your microphone on mute? Because it keeps the volume down for everyone.
Yeah.
Thank
One
you.
minute, ma'am. 1 minute. I will be back.
Okay. So we'll keep going. So we have 3 questions, main questions today. All about the topic. I'm hearing a lot of background noise. Thank you. Thank you for that, Rochelle. So there, I have 3 questions on the side, and it's all about the topic English practice partners. The first question, I guess the big important question is, do you have English practice partners? Do you have people you speak English with and practice speaking English with? That's the first question. And if yes, with whom and where do you practice speaking English? Let's start with Swamp Neil. Can you answer that question for us? Exactly.
Hello.
Rochelle wrote a great question. Do you have an English practice partner or English practice partners to make it fun?
Yeah, I don't have the partners, but I practice with my room partners in my country.
Okay. So you have some people that you live with that you practice speaking English with.
Yeah, I have some people around me, so I used to practice with them.
That's great.
I used to, yeah.
Okay. Can you,
I used to talk with them in English.
now you say you used to. Does that mean in the past you did, but now you don't?
No, regularly.
Regularly.
Presently, yeah.
Great.
Presently, I'm doing practice. Yeah.
Excellent. Swamp Neil, can you ask someone else, another guest, the same question?
Yeah. Hello.
Yes, please ask either Rochelle, Giga, or, I'm sorry, Amar. Ask one of them the same question.
Yeah, sometimes I do practice with Rachel. Some days I go.
Can you ask Rochelle, do you have an English speaking partner? Ask Rochelle this question.
Hello, Rachel.
Hello.
Do you have English speaking partner?
I don't have a regular English speaking partner because I'm having a hard time looking for a person to talk with, especially because of our time zone and our availability. So what I do is that I do other alternative or substitute for it, like downloading applications or on the mobile applications or enrolling in online courses. It's
Okay,
really
but
hard to find a speaking partner.
yeah.
And thank
But
you for
what's
your
the
question.
yeah. But what the actual problem is that everyone don't get the same time. Everyone don't came on same time on SpeakAlley, so it's not possible for everyone to
Yes,
do the practice
I agree.
every day.
Yes.
I think that's a great point both of you made. Absolutely. We're trying to talk with people around the world, which is positive and exciting because we can meet people around the world. But it's challenging because of the different time zones. And I think Rochelle used also another really important word. She used the word, it's an adjective, regular. I don't have a regular speaking partner. So this means someone that she can meet with on a regular basis. So maybe she can meet once with person A, once with person B, but there's no schedule, nothing 3 times a week, nothing she can depend on. Did I understand that correctly, Rochelle?
Yes.
Great. Rochelle, can you ask someone else a question? The same question.
Let me
Okay.
complete. Let me complete. But as I get the opportunity to talk in English with my colleagues or with my room partners, I don't miss that opportunity. I talk with them in English.
That's great. So you have a very good opportunity where you live. That's excellent. I'm glad to hear that. Good. Rochelle, can you ask someone else the same question?
Yes. Okay. Hi, Giga. Hello. Giga, you're there.
Hi, hi.
Okay.
Maya.
Yes, I just want to ask you if you have an English practice partner.
Well, good evening again. I agree with Elizabeth that you use a fantastic word in this situation, regular, because I don't have regular English partner, but you all are my English partners when we meet each other on online with group chat and speaking with each other. I have lots of friends around the world in Europe, and I sometimes use my English to speak with them, to improve my English, to ask about new things connected with them, and so it's important to have English partners and to have practice, because you may read lots of books or lots of articles, newspapers, but without practice, only the theory does not make sense. So we all should have partners, verbal partners. I mean, to have verbal communication with each other. So I'm glad to meet you. I'm glad that I've found that fantastic site, and thank you all.
Great. Thank you.
Great. And Giga, can you ask Amar the same question, please?
Yes, sure. Good evening, Amar. Amar,
Yes, good evening, bro.
first of all, before I ask,
Amar, wait one moment. Amar,
Hello, hello.
wait one moment. Don't speak. Listen
Amar,
for the question.
Amar, before Amar, before I ask you question about English partner, please, I ask you to unmute your microphone while others speaking, to respect others, because you know that we have rules, and sometimes extra noises make something unclear. So we all ask you, and nice to meet you. Good evening, and I'm interested in if you have an English partner, or do you have many English partners? Thank you for your consideration.
Hello. Hello. Hello.
Amar, are you speaking? Amar?
I think he's not there.
Hello, are you listening? Are you here?
Yeah, yeah.
Yes,
Yeah, ask some questions.
you can speak.
Hello.
Hello, hello.
Yes, we hear you, Amar. Please answer the question. Do you have one English-speaking partner or many English-speaking partners? Giga changed the question a bit, and I think it's a great question.
Right. I have 4 or 5 friends in my room. I talk with them every day in English, but not every day. Just after 2-3 days, we are talking in English. That's.
Excellent, thank you. We have a new guest here. And Amar, I would like you to ask the question, but not yet. Can you mute your microphone? I hear a lot of noise and it's difficult to speak.
Right.
All right. So, Mohammed, I think we have Mohammed, can you please introduce yourself? You can say your name and your country. Amar, the extra talking, we can't have that. It's difficult to speak. Amar, okay. Mohammed, can you please introduce yourself? There seems to be a connection problem. That's okay, we'll wait for you. Let's go on to the next question. So we've talked about, it seems everybody wants the opportunity to practice speaking English. There's a need, there's a desire, but sometimes it's complicated because of different schedules, different time zones, finding the right people. Some of us are lucky, and this is not a problem, but for some people it is a tricky thing. So let's move on. Since we all have at least some kind of practice or an idea about practice, my second question is how? How do you practice speaking English with your English-speaking partner? Let's start with Giga. I will ask you first. How do you practice speaking English with partners?
Well, we are talking about different topics. For example, about sport, about situation in our countries, about weather and entertainment activities in our countries, about different projects, because I have with friends from different projects, and sometimes we have conversations about new projects. We are sharing our ideas. What should we can done for the next project, or what about can be the next project. So mainly our topic of is connected with our Youth in Action project, and in other situations we are sharing ideas about traveling to each other's countries because we miss each other very much, and it's very kind action that we invite each other, but you know that it's not possible to visit every year everyone. So
that's great. That's great. Can you ask another guest the same question?
Yeah, sure. I will ask the same question to Rochelle. Rochelle, hello. How do you practice your English with your partners?
I practice English with my partner by inviting him or her to a video sometimes, but most of the time it's an audio speaking like this one, audio session. So I also encourage her to log in or have an account in SpeakAlley, because I wanted a partner that is determined to improve his or her English, because sometimes they were asking your Skype ID or other means of communication, but I try to focus or prefer much using the SpeakAlley, because I see some of them were not that determined to practice with you. So, and I also find good people here in SpeakAlley, so that's why I prepare in SpeakAlley. And that's it. Thank you.
That's a great answer. And I like the way Rochelle thought of the question. And Giga spoke about how and the actual topics and things like that. He gave some great ideas there. And Rochelle jumped right to the technical aspect. And she started talking about the different forms of media that we can use. And what medium are we going to use? Is it a video and audio together? Or is it only audio due to internet connection problems? And she talked about determination. I think that's also a key component of finding a good English practice partner, someone who will match you and your goals. I think that's an excellent point. I'm so glad you brought that up. Can you ask Swamp Neil the same question, please?
Okay. Hi, Swapnil. Hello, Swapnil. Are you still there?
Yeah. I am able to hear you. Hello.
Yes.
Please
I
continue.
just want to ask you a question.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
How do
Uh,
you practice English with your partner?
yeah, I make some friends on Skype and start practice with them. Also, I do practice with my room partners by using some Android apps, Android English learning apps. First of all, we hear the recordings from app and we try to say like that. First of all, we hear that recordings from Android app, and after that we say like that recordings, or yeah, I can say like that. Yeah, and use
Okay.
yeah, and also we try to get the accent like that apps people. So it's very good for us for to improve our English speaking.
Okay, thank you. I hope you
That's it.
can share that app. I want to know what's that. What kind of app is that? Thank you.
Yeah, I'm going to type that app name in chat box. You can read it.
Yes, please do. That's a great idea. And I think it's a very clever idea to use that even when you have practice partners, because if I understand, your practice partners are also English learners. And so by
Yeah, there are two.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm using two apps. It's one is English Leap and one is British Council app.
Great, great.
Yeah,
And so by using these applications and recordings, you can almost bring a native speaker into your group and practice
yeah,
any accents, exactly as you said. That's quite clever. That's a really good idea. And you can
yeah.
help each other. That's wonderful. Great.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
we just
Thank you.
have a few minutes left. I'm trying to stick to the schedule, especially for people like Giga, who's here on his lunch break. He's on a break from work. So, well, it's late. No, it's not lunch. Anyway, I want to respect all of your time. So my
Yeah,
last question, and I'll start with you, Swamp Neil.
yeah. Please.
How is it going? So you have practice partners, you have a way that you practice. How is it going? Is it going well? Is it not going well? Are you satisfied?
Yeah. It's going well. I am improving gradually. So I thought within some months I will be fluent in English like you. I am wishing that. So also SpeakAlley playing a very important role in that. It's a very good platform for English speaking learners. So I thought it would be better for me to be a part of SpeakAlley.
So you can have the combination. Great idea. Can you ask
Yeah.
another guest the same question?
Uh,
You want me to read the question again?
yeah, but there is not any other person, new person.
No, but you can ask Rochelle or Giga. You have a choice.
Oh, okay. So hello, Rachel. Hello, hello,
Hello.
Rachel. Can you hear me? Yeah.
Yes.
So with whom you do
Yes.
your English
Yes, I can
speaking
hear
practice?
you.
Yeah. I want to ask you one question. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
with whom you do your English speaking practice? Do you have any speaking partners?
Actually, we already asked that question to Rochelle. I want you to ask the question, how is it going? And is she satisfied?
Yeah. How is your English speaking practice going on, or it's going very nice, or no, anything else, or what you have to say about that?
Oh, okay. I My speaking practice, I'm not that satisfied because I really want to have a regular speaking session or speaking practice with someone else, with a person one-on-one. But I rather do small things than nothing. So I'm I'm searching a lot of opportunity that I can practice even though I don't have a regular speaking partner. And also I'm grabbing this privilege to be in Elizabeth's session as much as I can. Thank you.
Great, and thank you. And can you ask Giga the same question, please?
Okay. Giga,
Hi.
hello. Are you satisfied with the way you practice with your partner or the way you practicing your English?
Well, yes, definitely. I'm satisfied with my partners and with the way that I use to practice and improve my English. And the interesting thing is that few weeks ago, one of my friends told me that your English has improved sharply when I first met you, and I listened your English, and now your English is better. So I believe that if you have practice, I know that it's impossible to have practice every day, every night, but if you have practice, for example, 1 or 2 hours in a week or a bit more, and you have regular practice, you travel to other countries and have any opportunity to speak English, to listen English, and even to write English, because you know that I use Blogspot. I try to write blogs, and sometimes I just try to write any post in English in order to practice my writing skills. And of course, writing makes sense, practicing makes sense. So you should practice as much as possible, and I believe that your English will improve greatly.
Giga, thank you for that quick answer. Yeah. So I want to wrap up the session now. We're at our time limit. But before I do that, I want to write one idiom in the chat box. And it's practice makes perfect. This is a saying that we say quite often in English. And it means, it stresses the importance of practice and doing something over and over and thinking about it over and over helps you to improve. I've also heard a change on it. I heard someone say, practice makes permanent, which is a slight change on that. It doesn't mean it's perfect, but it means you won't forget what you learned quite as easily. So in either case, this idiom says practice is important, which is exactly what Giga shared with us. And I think what all of our guests mentioned today. So as I wind up, I just want to give you each a chance to say closing words, and then we'll finish the session. So Rochelle, I'll let you go first this time.
I want to thank everyone here that attended the session. And I'm also always thankful for Miss Elizabeth for creating another free session today. And I hope to have it again and again. And looking forward to have it in the future. Thank you.
Thank you. And Swapnil, will you go next, please?
Yeah, SpeakAlley performing a vital role for my English speaking practice. Yeah, and in future I keep practicing, so it would be better for me to improve my English. Yeah, yeah. So SpeakAlley give me a very good platform. So according to me, I have to continue these sessions, and it will help me to improve my communication skills.
Excellent.
So that's it.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you for those words. And Giga, any closing words from you?
I agree with my friends Swapnil and Rishal that SpeakAlley is the best platform for practicing your English, your speaking, and for this I want to thank you all of the person who contributed to make such a great atmosphere, great website, and great chance to the learners, because this is a site which collects different people from different countries and help each other in speaking. And I know that this, apart from our sessions, our members speak each other, and it's very it's not very often, so they use this opportunity. And I know that sharing is caring, and that's for that I want to thank you, all of you, because I think this is the perfect opportunity to everyone, and I will share this site, this platform, to my friends who want to practice English, who want to improve their English, and not just improve, to meet new friends. So thank you everyone for this site.
And thank you for those words. I agree 100%. These sessions that we have together are a gift. It's a wonderful treat for me to not only meet you, but also get to know you a little bit in a short 30-minute session, and also help you practice English and improve and think about English in a new way. I really enjoy our time together. I'm super thankful to SpeakAlley, and I hope Suresh gets to hear some of this feedback, because he's the founder and creator of the site. Yet it's all of us, all of the people who contribute and come to SpeakAlley every day, that makes it the wonderful place that it is. So very thankful to Suresh for creating the platform where we can all meet together. Again, my name is Elizabeth. I'm from Talk with ECM. And if you want to find out more about me, you can go here to my website. You can sign up for my newsletter, and I'll send you my 7 top tips for learning English for free. That's all. I hope you have a great day, and I wish you much sunshine, because I wish for sunshine for myself now. So I wish it for you as well. So have a great day, and thanks for joining us.